Welcome back to our channel, Build at Bear Lake, where my husband Mike and I are working on building our very own home in Garden City, Utah. This week we have just a fun and short and sweet update for you guys. We're waiting on contractors for some things and materials on other things, but we did have something that we wanted to share with you guys. Winter is coming. Well, we decided that we needed something to push snow around with because we're going to have to plow that giant road.
We have 600 feet of road, so yes.
And the best tool for the job was really to get an ATV, a side-by-side. So here we are. We bought a new toy.
Yeah. And it's an old new toy. It was made back in 2008, and things have come a long way since then. You can now get them with, 20 inches of suspension travel and 160 horsepower. And this is a Yamaha Rhino, so it's 700 cc's. I think it made 38 horsepower when it was new. It's basically just a big four-wheeler, but it is big enough to push snow around. I found one that was in exceptional shape, really clean, low mileage. Came with a street legal kit, which is awesome because around here you can drive them on the road if they're registered and they have blinkers and stuff. And it also came with a plow. So we're all set. This is like everything we needed.
Boxes.
And it was way less than getting a new one, way less than getting a tractor, way less than paying somebody to come and plow our road occasionally. And you really, that model really doesn't work around here because you've got to get the snow plowed while it's still soft and new. If it gets old and saggy and hardens, then you can't get it off the dirt surface and you just drive around on a lumpy sheet of ice all winter. So you really have to keep up with it. You can't wait for somebody to show up and plow your road, which is why we needed our own thing.
So we got a new toy.
Yeah, and it's fun.
And, since we have it, and it is peak colors right now.
It's a riot of color.
There are a lot of fall colors going on right now, and we decided to take it into the hills and go for a little ride, because why not?
And Zeus likes the bed. So we just drive slowly, like 15 miles an hour, and Zeus just hangs out in the back of the...
He's loving it. He's having so much fun.
He's doing happy breaths in it's good. Zeus is having a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, no power steering.
A lot of people think of Garden City, Utah as a summer vacation town only. It's great between the months of Memorial Day and then Labor Day, and then after that everybody leaves and there's nobody up here. But I think that's totally wrong. There are lots of fun things to do up here all year round, and one of our favorite things to do in the fall is to go and enjoy the leaves, go and ride around on these trails, and there are many, many trails and lots of opportunity to do that right outside of our property. We can go up into the hills, and there are just endless trails for us to explore that have great views. There's also a lot of wildlife. A lot of the mule deer have been coming down, and they're a little bit more active than they are in the summer months because there's so few people up here. So we see a lot of mule deer. I think we saw 15 on this little trip that we did through the hills, which is really fun. They're beautiful. They're huge. These deer are probably 150 pounds each, and they kind of just hop around. And Zeus is great. He doesn't bark at them. He just likes to look at them from a distance. He does not chase them. I think he's actually afraid of them. So that's great because he doesn't go chasing them on our property, but we do see them on our property a lot.
These are my safety glasses. Stop judging me.
What do you think, Zeus? Is it a nice view? Pretty good view. Next year, I think we'll probably end up getting mountain bikes or dirt bikes or something to go and enjoy the trails even more. But for this year, we're focusing on working on the house. I promise we are. And we just have been enjoying little joy rides in the evening in the meantime. Thank you so much for watching and following along on this journey with us. And I promise there will be more updates later. Keep watching if you want to see some shenanigans. Mike had a little too much fun with his new toy and some of the gravel that was dropped off for the road on our property. I do apologize in advance for the weird audio. I did the best I could to capture audio while still having the Yamaha running, which is really loud.
Allie and I have a bet about that pile of gravel. Allie thinks that this side-by-side can't possibly get over it, and I agree, but I think we'll have fun and it will go a surprising distance before it fails. So we're gonna give it a shot. She's gonna move camera because it's impossible to shoot with the blazing sun right there, but this should be interesting. All right. Pile of gravel. Okay, first of all, I can't believe it did that. I think the real speed. We're just gonna go right over it.
You're gonna crash off the face of it.
Are you serious?
God,
That was such a steep pile of gravel.
I'm so scared for you.
That's incredible. What about this? I don't think that one's possible.
No.
That one's bigger and steeper and scarier.
Bigger, steeper, scarier. It's got more of the like sand in it. And it's very steep on the other side.
Look out, dude.
Look out. Look out.
That's frightening.
That's too steep.
It might just do.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either,
You're
but
gonna crash off the front.
science must know. The world must know.
Let me get a shot of the front of it.
That show how steep that is. That's
It's just a drop off on the other side, Mike. You're gonna nose into the ground. Don't do it. Michael. Oh my god, you're gonna fall on me. I don't like this.
and we're bottom down. That's incredible. I can't believe you did that. I'm so impressed.
Wow. Seriously?
That's amazing. Way
You're
to
gonna
go,
get a
Yamaha.
Darwin Award.
Way to go, Yamaha in 2008.